Welcome back to PyLeadisCon 2025. I'm sure you all are enjoying a great time in the conference. Now, I'm super excited to introduce the next talk, that is Main Character Energy Taking Back Control of Your Data from AI by Samiksha. Samiksha is a product manager whose work is focused on AI safety and techno policy. Currently, Samiksha is a scholar at Equitex Applied Data Institute. She leverages over 5 years of experience as an active tech community builder, driving significant changes in the Nepal tech ecosystem. Her background also includes serving as a research assistant to an honorable member of a parliament where she championed policies for the nation's digital advancement. Samiksha, the stage is all yours now. Over to you.
Hi everyone, this is Samiksha Khadka from Nepal, and I am so excited to be here at Pi Ladies today. My talk is about main character energy, taking back control of your data from AI. And yes, this is about becoming the main character in your own data story because right now the AI system have the starring role and we are just the extras. Let me confess something. I have a lot of friends that have deleted their account from a social media platform. Maybe they were frustrated or wanted privacy, or maybe they just needed a digital detox. So one has to just go through these steps. You click delete account, and boom, you get that satisfying confirmation account successfully deleted. You feel good, right? But here's the uncomfortable question that keeps me up at night. What about the AI that learned from your data? The recommendation algorithm that studied your behavior? The models trained on your photos, your posts, your patterns? Did they really forget you? Spoiler alert. Probably they did not. Here's the thing that most people don't realize. Deleting data is not the same as making AI forget. When you delete your account, yes, your raw data disappears, your database entries gone, your visible profile vanished, but the model weights, the learned patterns, those stick around. We call this your digital ghost, and right now it's haunting AI systems everywhere. That's the real challenge we are here to solve today. Now you might be thinking, okay, that's creepy, but does it actually matters? Yes, it matters a lot. First thing, privacy right. The GDPR has this thing called the right to be forgotten. Companies legally have to forget you, but if the AI still remembers you, are they really complying? Is this a legal minefield? And second, data poisoning. Imagine someone put incorrect information about you in the training data. Maybe a medical misdiagnosis, maybe false information. That AI keeps making wrong prediction about people like you unless we can unlearn that bad data. Third, modal fairness. What if the training data was biased? We need the ability to surgically remove harmful biases without starting from scratch. This isn't just about privacy, it's about building AI systems that are fair, accurate, and respectable to human rights. So, what's the solution? Machine learning is about teaching AI to selectively forget specific data without having to retrain the entire model from scratch. Let me show you how this is so powerful. Traditional approach would be if you want to forget one's user data, you would have to retrain the entire model from scratch. We are talking about hours to days of computation, massive cloud bills, GPU time burning through your budget. But in machine learning, you would surgically remove just that data's influence. It would just take you minutes, not even days. This is like difference between demolishing your entire house to replace one window versus just replacing the window. And that's what we are going to build in Python today. But here's the thing, this is hard. I like to think of it in this way. How do you remove a single drop of ink from a glass of water? You can just undo one training step. Neural networks don't work that way, right? Models' weight are entangled across millions of parameters. Everything affects everything. You can just subtract one gradient update. You can just zero out specific weight, and you still need to maintain accuracy on all the remaining data. This is where Python and some really clever engineering comes to rescue. Let me show you two practical solutions you can implement today. Our first solution is called SISA, which stands for Sharded, Isolated, Slice, and Aggregated. Don't worry about memorizing the acronym, just remember the strategy divide and conquer. Here's how it works. Instead of training one big model on all your data, you split your datasets into independent shards. Let's say 5 pieces. You train 5 separate models, one on each shard. Now, when a user requests deletion, you figure out which shards their data lives in. Let's say shard 3. You only retain that shard 3. That's just 20% of your original work. When you need a prediction, you just aggregate results from all 5 models, simply voting, averaging whatever makes sense. This is brilliant because it's built for repeated on learning. You know deletions are coming, so you prepare your architecture in advance. Let me show you what this code in Python looks like. Don't worry, this is simpler than it looks. We create a CISA framework class. We decided on 5 shards and creating 5 independent random forest models. When we train, we assign each user to a shard using modulo. It's just user ID mod 5. This distributes user evenly. Then we train each model only on its shards data. Here's the magic. The forget method. When user 42 wants to be forgotten, we calculate which shards they are in, i.e., we can use user ID mode num shards. We grab just that shards data, filter out user 42, and retain only that model. For prediction, we just ask all 5 models and take the average. That's it, the beauty. Every deleted request only costs you 20% of your full retrain. Our second approach is a bit sneakier. It's called noise injection. The strategy here, strategic confusion. Instead of removing data, we make the model uncertain about it. We confuse it so thoroughly that it effectively forgets. Here's the process. First, identify the data you need to be forgotten. Second, generate carefully crafted noise. Third, fine tune your model on this noisy version of the data. The model becomes so uncertain about the original data that its predictions are basically random, it's forgotten. This works great for one-off deletions in large model where you don't want to architect everything around CISA. It's your quick surgical strike. Let me show you Python implementation. We have an add noise method that adds Gaussian noise to the data. The epsilon parameter controls how much confusion we add. Usually zero point 0.1 works well. The online model is where it happens. We loop through the data we want to forget. Here's the clever bit. We add noise to the data and we assign random levels. We are teaching the models that this data could mean anything maximum entropy or maybe maximum confusion. Notice we are using negative loss here. We are actually maximizing the loss on data on forgotten data. So we want the models to be bad at this data. After a few epochs of this, the model's predictions on the original data become essentially random. Mission accomplished. This is more subtle than CISA but incredibly powerful for large neural networks where retraining shards isn't practical. And now, for those of you thinking, I want to go deeper, there are advanced methods worth knowing about. Certified removal lets you mathematically prove that data influence is gone. It is crucial for medical or financial applications where you need guarantees. Influence functions calculate the exact contribution of each data point. Think of it like Git blame but for machine learning. Knowledge distillation trains a new model that mimics the old model minus the forgotten data. Great for complex architecture like large language models. You can explore all these on your own. So, when do you use which approach? Let me give you a decision framework. If you are building a system where you expect frequent data deletion requests like facing applications, GDPR compliance, use CISA. It's built for this. If you have a large complex model and deletions are rare, use noise injection. It's your quick fix. If you need regulatory compliance and someone might audit you, look into certified removal. You need those provable guarantees. And here's the truth: if you have a small dataset and a simple model, sometimes just retraining from scratch is fine. Don't over engineer. The best solution is the one that actually gets deployed. Start simple and then optimize. I have performed an experiment. I will share the link to the collab in another slide. This is a visualization of the result of that experiment. On screen, you can see our comparison of two key unlearning methods. On the top left, we have accuracy before and after unlearning. As expected, both methods saw a slight performance drop, which is the necessary cost of forgetting. The top right chart quantifies this accuracy reduction. More interestingly, look at the bottom charts. The CISA framework shown in green demonstrated dramatically faster on learning times compared to the neural network plus noise approach. And as you can see on the bottom right, CISA's per user on learning time is consistently low, proving its efficiency for processing multiple on learning requests. So, in conclusion, while the neural network method was greater on accuracy, CISA is the clear winner for the speed, giving us a crucial trade off to consider for real world applications where time is critical. All right, so I think you are convinced. You want to try this? Where do you start? Try the code. I have put everything on Colab Notebook. Scan this QR code. You need to learn more. I recommend starting with the original machine learning paper, research paper. You need to build something. Here's my challenge to you: take one ML project where you are working on and add machine learning to the roadmap. The best way to learn is to build it, and the community needs more privacy conscious ML engineers, and that could be you. Here's what I want you to remember: you have the power to build AI that respects privacy. Make delete actually mean delete. Use Python tools to build privacy conscious machine learning. Be the main character in your data story because your data should work for you, not to haunt you forever. We are building the future of AI right now. Let's build one that puts people first. And thank you so much. All my contact info is here. Find me on Instagram, find me on GitHub, and shoot me a DM. If you have any questions, I'm here. Thank you.
That was absolutely amazing talk, Samiksha, and I really love the way you have showed the Python practical techniques, right, for building the privacy first ML system, which is really informative. Thanks again for taking time and sharing the knowledge with us, Samiksha. Thank you.